Hello everyone, and welcome back to Motivation for the Day. It's so good to have you here. Today, I want to talk about something that's at the very core of a fulfilling life, living your passion. I know, it sounds like a huge, maybe even intimidating concept. You might be thinking, passion, I'm just trying to get through the week. And I hear you. But what if I told you that connecting with your passion isn't some far-off dream reserved for a lucky few? It's a real, tangible thing that's waiting inside each and every one of us, including you. So, what is passion, really? It's not just a hobby or something you're good at. Passion is that fire in your belly. It's the thing you think about in the shower. The activity that makes you lose all track of time. It's the subject you could talk about for hours without getting bored. It's that magnetic pull towards something that feels deeply, authentically you. For some, it's painting. For others, it's coding, building communities, caring for animals, or mastering a difficult recipe. It's as unique as your own fingerprint. The problem is we often bury it. We push it down under a mountain of shoulds and have-tos. We tell ourselves it's not practical, it won't pay the bills, or it's just a silly dream. But what happens when we ignore that inner voice? We start to feel a bit grey. Life can become a series of obligations, a checklist of tasks to be completed. We might feel restless, unfulfilled, or like we're living someone else's life. Does any of this sound familiar? That feeling is your inner self, your true north, sending you a signal. It's saying, hey, remember me. Remember what makes you feel alive? And listening to that signal is the first step on the most exciting journey you'll ever take. Now, let's get practical. How do you find your passion if you feel completely lost? It starts with curiosity. I want you to become a detective of your own joy. Start by asking yourself some simple questions. What did you love to do as a child before the world told you what you should be? What topics do you find yourself constantly reading about or watching videos on? If you had a completely free Saturday with no obligations, what would you choose to do? Don't judge the answers. Just observe. Write them down. Maybe you love taking things apart and putting them back together. Maybe you were always organizing your friends for a new game. These are clues. Another powerful technique is to pay attention to your energy. Throughout your day, notice what activities give you energy and which ones drain you. When do you feel expansive, excited, and engaged? And when do you feel tired, bored, or resentful? Your passion will always be on the side of what energizes you. It's the work that doesn't feel like work. It's the effort that replenishes you instead of depleting you. Start a small journal and just jot down these moments. You might be surprised by the pattern that emerges. It's not about finding one grand, earth-shattering passion overnight. It's about collecting sparks. Once you have a few clues, the next step is to experiment. You don't have to quit your job and move to a monastery to find your passion. Start small, really small. If you think you might be interested in photography, use your phone and take pictures of things you find beautiful on your walk home. If you're drawn to writing, commit to writing just one paragraph a day. Sign up for a low-cost online class, join a local meetup group, or borrow a book from the library. Think of it as dating your interests. You're just trying things out to see what clicks. The goal here is not to be perfect. The goal is to get started. Action creates clarity. You will never figure it all out just by thinking about it. You have to get your hands dirty. Now, let's talk about the biggest obstacle most of us face. Fear. The fear of failure. The fear of judgment. The fear of not being good enough. This fear is the guardian at the gate of your passion. It whispers in your ear, "Who are you to do this? You'll just embarrass yourself. It's too late to start." And that voice can be very convincing. But here's the secret. Everyone feels it. Every successful artist, entrepreneur, and athlete you admire has faced that same fear. The difference is they didn't let it drive the car. They acknowledged the fear, buckled it into the passenger seat, and then they hit the gas pedal anyway. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's acting in spite of it. And the beautiful thing is, the more you act, the smaller the fear becomes. The first time you share your art, it's terrifying. The 100th time is just what you do. You build confidence through competence, and you build competence through practice. So be kind to yourself. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Nobody starts out as a master. Every expert was once a novice who stumbled, fell, and got back up again. Embrace the messy middle because that's where all the growth happens. As you start to integrate your passion into your life, something magical begins to happen. It starts to ripple out into everything else. When you spend even just an hour a week doing something you truly love, you bring a renewed energy and perspective to your job, your relationships, and your daily tasks. You become more resilient, more optimistic, and more creative. You start to see possibilities where you once saw walls. Living your passion isn't about escaping your life. It's about enriching it from the inside out. It's about bringing more you into your life. This doesn't mean you have to monetize your passion. That's a common misconception. Your passion can simply be for you. It can be your sanctuary, your playground, the place you go to recharge your soul. The pressure to turn every hobby into a side hustle can actually kill the joy. So give yourself permission to pursue something purely for the love of it. If it eventually grows into something more, that's a bonus, not the primary goal. The real prize is the joy of the process itself. I want to leave you with a challenge. This week, I want you to schedule just 30 minutes in your calendar. Label it Passion Project or Discovery Time. And in that time, I want you to take one small, tangible step toward exploring something that sparks your curiosity. It could be watching a tutorial, brainstorming ideas, going for a walk with a camera, or writing that first line of a story. Just one small step. Then come back to this video and share what you did in the comments. I want to hear about it. I want us to create a community of people who are actively choosing to live more vibrant, passionate lives. Because here's the truth. Your passion matters. The world needs that special thing that only you can bring. Your unique blend of talents, interests, and experiences is a gift. Don't leave it wrapped up. Don't let fear or doubt convince you that it's not important. Your life is happening right now, in this moment. There's no dress rehearsal. This is it. So why not make it a life that feels like your own? Why not fill it with color, energy, and the things that make your spirit sing? It's not selfish, it's essential. It's the path to becoming the most alive, authentic version of yourself. And that is a journey worth taking. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this message resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss our next dose of motivation. Remember, you have the power to create a life you love. Start today. Start small. But please start. I'm cheering for you. See you in the next video.